Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be covering Runaways on Roblox, and Bacon is going to be joining us to cover this.
Hi guys.
In this video, we're going to be talking about how to play the game and get good at it. And this won't be a complete starter guide, so if you're completely fresh to the game, you may want another guide to start off, and you may want to just try and do one round at least. Without further ado, let's go into the video. Okay, so, alright. So, I do have a class, and, for this run, I'm going to be using the clap to mud just to show you guys, like, how you can do a run. If you have friends, it's highly recommended you play this game with, at least, like, one friend, because with a friend, it is much easier. Without friends, it can be harder. If you want to play without a friend, or you don't have a friend that's easy to communicate with, then that's fine. But it is highly recommended because the difficulty doesn't scale based on the amount of people, so solo is pretty hard. Although you do get extra rewards, I believe. Alright, get in the car.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, to start off, obviously you're gonna loot the starter home and sell your stuff. I don't recommend getting any houses just on the street. I would only stop at towns. Towns is the best place to go, and if we see good structures, we'll go over them and what structures are good, what structures aren't so great. Early on, what you're gonna want to do is you're not gonna want to fill your inventory with heals. Because if you fill your inventory with too many heals, you won't be able to sell much, and you probably won't get damage that much early game. I also do not recommend to pick up any car heals throughout the run for long term, unless you're going to hold them fairly quickly. If you're just going to hold them quickly to immediately heal up the car, that's okay. But I do not recommend holding heals long term in your inventory to waste spots. So it seems we have a big bank here. We're gonna raid that for sure. And since it's a starter town, we're also just gonna loot a lot of the houses as well. Gas stations have usually some pretty decent healing, on the register here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get. So if you find any medic bags or medic packs in the run, you should always grab them, because medic bags and medic packs are really great. So I'm gonna raid this starter bank, or this large bank. So right now I don't have multiple weapons, but there is a tech later on in the video when I get my hands on another melee weapon. I will show you guys the cycle tech, and this tech is super overpowered. It's probably the most useful thing to learn in the game. There's still some things on the shelves, Bacon.
Oh, I got you. Alright.
Okay, you should probably get a small backpack early on. I don't quite have enough yet. But,
Okay.
of course, the first priority is always to fill up your car. That's the number one thing you're going to want to do. Fill up your car. That's probably the first thing you should do. Unless you don't have enough money yet, you should raid. But, filling your car is the most important thing, because your car is going to take you places, and you don't want that to be your last goal on the list, because otherwise that can cause problems. Okay, looks like I'm taking some damage, so I'm going to just heal up. These people have some pretty good aim right now. I'm gonna heal up the car, or fill up the car. I don't have multiple weapons right now, so I can't do the tech, but I'd love to have multiple. There's some drip for heals. Okay, I'm gonna just use my pistol right now.
Alright, is it full?
I'm filling it up.
Alright.
Alright, we're good. We're just gonna ignore these cops. We're gonna have to turn. Oh, hi, bud. Alright, so that's our first town done, and we've looted up pretty well. We got like a total of $1,000 combined, and we got a full car. So that's the first town, and we'll come back when we get to the second town. Okay, we're at the next town. We got another big bank. Oh, we got one of these special, like, CIA buildings, which are pretty rare. Bacon, you fill up the car.
Alright. This is my first time seeing the
Yeah.
CIA building.
So these usually have. Oh, we also have an apartment building. So this is a pretty stacked town. I'm gonna hit the big bank first.
Okay, I'll go get the CIA building.
Okay. CIA buildings are basically like a buffed up apartment complex. Complexes are really good. They have lots of rooms and lots of loot. So that's a top raid. Oh, the gun store can be, or the gun area. If you need ammo for a weapon, it's pretty nice because you can find, of course, weapon ammo there. If you ever find a blue cow, pick it up. And then for your run, you're definitely going to want one blue cow to end off for the final raid because it gives you a speed boost and it's just useful to have for that final.
I found a little gas.
Oh, explosive barrel. Oh, can a cherry can. Alright, I'm going to raid the apartment. Yeah, we don't have 2 weapons though, so we can't do cycle tech, so.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm just gonna raid this apartment complex. And a really important thing to do is know what's valuable. You don't want to waste your very extremely precious inventory space carrying like low value items. Like, also, heavier items can only be dragged, so for large items. So it's very important you know that the large item you're dragging is worth your slot. Probably gonna drop this silver watch to get this kit. And this should give me a good little boost of money. And with this, I should hopefully be able to afford some armor. In runs, I typically only get light armor. So in the run, honestly, lots of people think you need to get extremely stacked for that final raid. But it's actually pretty easy. Oh my god, I was unaware that the, jazz player is worth 3k.
3k?
Yeah. So I can definitely afford some light armor. You may want a medium backpack if it's like your first run, because or like if you don't have a large backpack like pre-game buying. As for buying stuff pre-game, I think the best thing to get is definitely a large backpack and probably just 2 machetes. When I get another melee weapon, I will showcase you guys the cycle tech. And this is like the best thing in the game. If you know this, your gameplay will be so much better.
King, I have a machete. Do you want it?
Oh, yeah. I'll showcase it.
There you go.
Alright. So my personal choice is 2 machetes. I don't know if it's the best. It may not be the best. If you guys find a better combo for this tech, tell me. But to do this tech, which I'm currently performing, let me just show you guys, like, on this one. Look, this is, like, normal slashing. It's taking a while. If I just do this tech really quickly, I can shred this bank vault. So, basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spam 1 and 2. And you're going to want to spam your left click. Or whatever 2 slots your weapons, or your melee weapons are in. And this will shred. I believe this also works. Yeah, this also works with your gun. So if you use it with your gun, you'll cycle really quickly. But this tech is so crucial because without it, everything is like much harder to do. If you use this, the game just becomes easy. Like you can shred through NPCs like they're butter. You can get through bank vaults like 10 times quicker. Maybe not even exaggerating. And the game just becomes so much easier. So this tech is important to know. And it can be done with any 2 weapons. I've tried it with like a weapon and a fist, but it doesn't really work. So you probably just want 2 melee weapons or even ranged weapons if it's not like super quick firing. So I'm gonna raid this bank vault. And those are gonna give me a lot of money. And then I'm gonna see you guys at the next town. Okay, this town we're gonna like cover spawn locations for useful things in like buildings. So, so if you want jerry cans, which are gonna be really crucial later on, I'll tell you guys why later. In these like garages here, you can find the little jerry cans, and if you want like loot just for normal homes, they're gonna be in obvious places. So the loot for everything is pretty obvious where it is. You'll be able to find it pretty easily. But for some more obscure locations, like right here, these drawers hold like $35 to like $50. So those are nice little boosters. Oh, I found a turret. So turret. All right, nice. So if you find a turret, if you're probably gonna want it, I do not recommend using it in any towns. When you're gonna use it is for in your final push at Mexico. You're gonna want to use it, so you just like pick it up and hold E to use, and it'll place it on the floor and it'll auto track enemies. And so that's when you'll use it. As for jerry cans, why they'll be useful is because for some of the last towns and the final push to Mexico, or well, before the final push to Mexico, if you're using a Claptoma, you are gonna need jerry cans because otherwise you are actually completely unable to reach the location due to your measly 50 liters of fuel. If you have something like a charged car, like the charged car, you'll be able to make it, but with light Claptoma, you will not be able to make it.
What about banks? What spawns in banks?
Banks, so banks, for small and large, there's ATMs at the front for both small and large. These will give you like a decent little boost in cash, like a few hundred, and it's pretty quick, assuming you're using the technique, like the cycle tech. And as you guys may have saw last time, there's these large vaults, which hold lots of money, usually like a few $1,000s, and like these little tables have some loot. Like this counter has some loot. Or for a big bank, it'd be the shelves in the back. And yeah, that's basically banks. I think we will see you guys in the next town. So, we're in the same town right now. We're leaving the same town. We forgot to fill up on gas. You do not want police backup called on you. That should be pretty obvious. It dispatches a lot of police. These farms are not worth it. I've learned from experience that lots of extremely high HP people are in there and carry shotguns and have good aim. So they will chunk down at your HP and will probably eat up some of your heals because of the sheer amount of damage they're doing. Although we did find, or last time I raided one, and the only time I raided one, we did find a shotgun, but I don't think it's worth it. Also, something to note is the stars you can see at the top just below the progress bar signal like the level of police you'll get because of your wanted level. So 1 star is like light, 2 stars pretty light, 3 stars like 1 through 3 stars kind of blend together for me. I don't really notice much of a difference. 4 stars, the SWAT starts coming after you, and then once you get to 5 stars, you'll have the military on you. So SWAT will be like big vans with some tanky people in them, and then military will be basically this. They'll be in Humvees, but you know they're gonna be more tanky. So here we have a small bank. We got kind of lethal chicken. We got an iHog. Oh, I didn't see the big bank. We got a big bank too. So pretty decent town. I'm gonna fill up the fuel. Can't. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm gonna take out these police officers first. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh my god. And now these civilians are coming after me. So just like that, as you guys can see, that's the cycle tech. It's absolutely shredding. And if you just, as you can see, I can like speed shoot with my pistol. So if you have something like just a light pistol, you can make it like basically become full auto with this technique.
Now, King. What kind of food and drinks should I keep?
Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, you're gonna want to keep one blue cow for the final push out Mexico. So food-wise, early game, it's okay to keep like drinks, food, all that good stuff. But later on, you're only gonna want to keep food, I believe, because food heals you more than soda and water. And then when you get to late game, and for the final push to Mexico, like I'm gonna slowly be talking about this throughout the video. The final push to Mexico is probably the hardest part of the run. So before the final push to Mexico and the town before that, you're most likely gonna want to have a butt ton of heals, like a full inventory. You're gonna want to have your 2 melee weapons, if you want a range weapon, and you're also gonna want your heals. So the heals you're gonna want are hopefully not food or drinks. So you're gonna want like 1 blue cow, because blue cow boosts your speed, and that's gonna be useful. That's the only drink you'd want. Hopefully no drinks. Some food is okay if you really like can't get enough of the right heals, but preferably you're gonna want most of your heals to be medic packs or medic bags. Bandages basically heal the same amount as food, so they're not really worth it. But I really recommend just getting medic bags. Medic packs are better, like heal wise, but at the Trash Americas, medic packs or medic bags are way cheaper, and they're gonna heal you for way more, or for like much better value. So in the end game, it's gonna be, even like if you sweat really hard, you're not gonna be able to get too many medic packs. So that's why I only really get medic packs from picking them up off the floor. Besides that, you're gonna want to just buy medic bags before the final fight, because they heal you pretty equally to medic packs, and they're like way cheaper. So that's what you're gonna want to do. And we will see you guys in the next town. If you encounter borders, just run straight through them. Don't try and stop. Even if you haven't like committed any crimes yet, and just like did the starter stuff, the borders will still fire at you. So don't even try and stop. Just go straight through them. So we're at a small town. I'm just gonna do a quick segment about where we're at. So for where we're at, you shouldn't have too many heals. I probably have such a small amount. I probably should have a few more like food items, but at early segments in the game, you're not gonna hopefully want to use any medic packs or medic bags. Oh my god, Emerald just chilling on the counter. But at like this point in the game, hopefully even just before the final push to Mexico, you're hopefully just not gonna want to use any medic packs or any medic bags at all. You're only gonna want to just use food items, water items, or water, 8-hop, whatever's around you. If you really must, then you can, but I usually don't even carry any heals because I'm just in towns when I raid, and towns usually have some place that has some healing items. You also want to know like usually all the like Slot Mart has lots of healing items. All the restaurants have lots of healing items because they have food, and yeah. Okay, this is a big town, so I'm just gonna like analyze it really quickly. We got an apartment complex, good stuff to raid. We got a big bank, and we also got a police station. Police station can be pretty useful because it has in one of the rooms a weapon, which I'm gonna show to you guys where it is. It has a weapon. It can be melee or ranged, so you can find like if you already have like 2 weapons for cycling. Or 2 melees for cycling, you may find like a nice little pistol. If you don't have 2 melees, you may be able to find another melee. It's also got some good healing here up front. Look at this. Nice stuff. It's got a crowbar here. It's not going to be useful for me, so I'm not going to take it. It's also got lots of ammo. And then we also have a big bank. So, just to show you guys, like, if you didn't see, in this room, right here on this table, is where the police station weapon's gonna be. That's gonna be a spawn place or a spawn location you're gonna want to memorize because you're always gonna want to know where the good stuff is. We got sapphire, silver, sapphire, whatever.
Can you come help me out with this apartment complex?
Oh yeah, I got you. Stacked.
Yeah.
Do you have the... Alright, I'll get 3rd. Oh my god, there's just a straight sapphire sitting on the table, bro. Okay, there's a diamond watch. We got a gambler. TVs are low-key cheap. Like, comparatively. And always remember, you can break windows. And breaking windows is really helpful because it's just easy to get places. Like, I was at the top of the apartment complex. Instead of wasting my time going all the way down, I just smashed the window and jumped out. There's no fall damage, so you don't have to worry about fall damage. Did I do this glitch again? Yeah. I did the inventory slot glitch.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, there's like a little glitch, if you guys didn't know, where like one of your inventory slots, like if you try and put something in it, it just won't work. Like, I do it sometimes like when I'm spam selling stuff. Like on accident, and basically it just like gets rid of that inventory slot, but like it allows you to use 1 inventory slot on like the next row. So like if I were to have like a large bag, I unlock this entire row already, I'll be able to use one on a 4th row. Oh, we're gonna have to move fast. We probably won't be able to sell here. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna put it back in a time lapse and see you guys next time we find something important to talk about. So by the way, also, for the car, my recommended time to pick up heals is when it gets 20 below its full HP. Just thought that should be put in there. So, in the rest, or for the entire run, you're probably gonna want 3 of these jerry cans. And if you didn't know, you can fill them up. That's an important thing to note. You're probably gonna want, if you're using Claptoma, you're probably gonna want 3 of these jerry cans for your run, and constantly have them be filled up. From the second to last city or town to this town, or to the last town, you're probably going to want to have 1 or to use 1, and then for the final push, you're probably gonna have to use 1 or 2. All right, you fill up gas.
Okay.
I'll raid this apartment. There's a police building there, which may have some, some good stuff, or like a weapon. And like these later towns is where the good stuff happens. So, like, there's this thinker statue. Oh my God, there's this gold cat statue. The gold cat statue is worth 1.8k. The thinker statue is worth 1k. Although you can only carry these 1 at a time, so you're just gonna want to take the better one at the moment. So I'm gonna sell this gold cat statue and my stuff. And this is the final town. So this is where you're gonna want to get your stuff settled. So you're gonna want to loot quickly, and then you're gonna want to have a full inventory full of healing. You're gonna want medic bags galore. Hopefully that should be all your stuff, and then you'll want, of course, your backpack. You'll want your armor. You'll want a blue cow, and your 2 melees, arranged if you please, and then your, of course, all your heals. Right, we're gonna put, if you can find a turret in your run, that'd be lovely. Just mount it on top of your car. And then to activate it, you just hold left click to drag it, and then you hold E, and then, what happened?
I have no clue.
Alright, and then the turret should just auto-track onto enemies, and shred them up, which should be nice to you. It just helps out a little bit. You're gonna want to constantly monitor the time at the border. You have to survive 2 minutes, and then you can leave. So we're right here, and we'll just show you some gameplay of us hopefully beating it. So you're just gonna start full. There's border agents here, and I know it can be tempting to kill them off rip, but you're not gonna want to. You're just gonna immediately flick the lever. So activate the turret. As you can tell, it's activated because the light is flashing. Just get behind the car and wait until actual officers like this come. They're gonna slam on your car, shred them, and then hopefully you're not gonna want to use your medic bags and stuff until they're absolutely useful. So like once you get to like a quarter HP or like a little below half, that's when you're gonna want to pop your heals. Don't get too low though. It can be like, although medic bags heal a lot, it's not worth risking your life just to get the full value from your heals. So if you notice your health dropping, you can just pop the heals.
Pop the blue cows too.
Oh yeah, I forgot to pop my blue cow. So you're just gonna want to pop your blue cow, and this will just help you with movement. Just useful to have. So we got just a little less than a minute left. It feels like they're not coming in as fast as usual. Although we did start with SWAT. We usually have military the whole way through, but this time we actually just started with SWAT and got military through, being charged with murder. So I'm gonna just pop a medic bag to be safe. As you can see, they probably heal a little more than I just used it for. But it's not worth risking me getting to really low HPs and being one tap just to get the full values out of my heals. You should be able to last long enough. Now, at this point, I should be able to just stand in the open, get absolutely chewed out by these officers or military things or people, and still just spam pop heals and survive. As you can see, there's 5 seconds left. I'm just gonna walk in front here because I have a load of heals, and now we have escaped. That is a full run in Runaways, and if you guys have been having trouble, I hope that helps. One thing that makes it really easy is having friends. As you guys can see, I have 4 escapes, so that's proof I'm good at this game. And as you can see in lobbies, not many people have escapes. So, if you want to be like the cool person in the lobby, flex your escapes, then just listen to this tutorial and do all the things. It's also really important that you learn. So you're gonna have to like go in a few matches, try this stuff out yourself, and kind of be one with the strategy. That's gonna be the important thing. So yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Before you leave, please subscribe, like, comment, helps me out a ton. And this mask on my face is my UGC. So if you guys would be willing to buy that, that'd be really great. It's only 95 or 100 Robux. And it'd be really cool if you guys bought it. The link should be in the description. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know in the comments. I think this is a really great game, and a lot of people just don't understand how to play it, so they get mad at it. Like, I've read the group forums, and people just say the game's bad, but it's not really. It's just that it's kind of difficult. Yeah, that's it for the video. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one, and hopefully you guys get some escapes.